Hello. Hello, everybody. Um, I've been out for most of the day. I've been chatting with some friends for a little part of the day and winding things down for me tonight. I really felt drawn to do some dragon card pulls for people. I know I didn't give anybody any warning. This is like super impromptu. Um, when I do this again, I will I'll give people a heads up. But I was kind of felt a little itchy to do this, like itchy in a good way. And I got a new dragon card deck that I'm really excited about. And yeah, I'm gonna, depending on who comes on, maybe nobody comes on, and if nobody comes on, I'm gonna just do a card pull for the collective. But I'll stay on just for a little bit because sometimes people come in late, and yeah, it's 5:30. I know, people might be coming home from work or in the car, but if anybody's seeing this and wants me to pull a card, so the deck is called For the Love of Dragons, and the artwork is by Amy Brown, and I really, really love her work. Really love her work. So this is the back of the book. It's a really sweet dragon. And this is the back of what's on each card. It is really beautiful. Two dragons holding keys with a circle and a spiral. So if anybody is coming in, coming out, coming in, and wants me to pull a card for them, just put your name in the comments or say I'd like a card pull. And the artwork is just really stunning. Like I said, I really love Amy Brown's work, and I think she not just does dragons, but I think she works with fairies, so draws fairies and probably other like fun magical creatures, mermaids, I think too. I think you could probably look her up, just amybrown.com. But what's really fun or nice about this book is the descriptions are really short. So I am just going to read from the book. So if anybody wants a card, let me know. I'm just going to read from the book here. And I will let you know, I want to let you know, and I'll mention this at the end as I close, is that I have sort of a little special right now. I've been doing dragon Reiki healing sessions for people for over a year, maybe a year and a half too. They're hour-long sessions. So if anybody just coming in, if you want me to pull a dragon card, let me know. Okay, just drop your name in the comment section. So I've been doing dragon Reiki sessions for folks for, let's say, around 2 years. They're hour-long sessions. I love doing them. You have the option, if you like, I'm going to give you 3 options, and one is the most affordable option of the 3, and you get a bonus if you want to jump in on the bonus. So one is you hop on live with me on a phone call or a Zoom, and I'm doing the session live with you. So you're receiving the healing energy from the dragons live. And I am narrating what they're showing me. So they're showing me where they're working, what they're doing for you, like in your field and also in your body, as part of the healing. And as they're showing me what they're doing, I'm sharing that with you. So you're receiving the healing from the dragons, and I'm letting you know what's happening step by step as they show me what's going on. It's very beautiful, very powerful. Hi, Mark. Yep, I will definitely pull a card for you. It's really beautiful, very powerful. they're strong and powerful, but they're really gentle too. So if anybody's thinking, oh my gosh, dragons are kind of fierce or intense, they're very gentle. For me, when they come through with me and the people I work with, they're very gentle but powerful. And I tend to, because I do this in the other work that I do, the other modalities, I do a lot of work in the heart area, heart chakra, heart clearing, clearing a lot of emotions, clearing a lot from the past, like heavy things that people are holding. So a lot of heart work. Okay, so one way you can work with me is like booking a session and getting on live with me on Zoom or the phone. And you're lying down, you're receiving as if you had stepped into somebody's office and are laying down on a table. The other way to work with me is for people that might be in a different time zone or don't want to come on with me like live. They can book a session and I will do the clearing. I will record it on Zoom for you, and you get the Zoom recording of your healing session. And then you can listen to it at your leisure. And the beautiful part about that is that even though I've done the work, the dragons and I have, it's not really me, it's really the dragons and Source, God, Creator, doing the work, is that when you lay down to receive it, you are receiving the healing in that moment. So it's beautiful. It's almost like the healing work is done the first time, and then when you listen to it, I think you're getting like another healing, another benefit to it. So that's the other way you can work with me, is get a recording. I know there are some people coming on. Oh, hi Charlene, nice to see you. I haven't started, but I'm going to do a pull, a dragon card pull. So if you'd like one, just say yes, or whatever dragon cards, say yes if you want. Okay, so that's the other way you can work with me. And I did it mostly for people that like are in a different time zone, like might be in Europe or I don't know, like in Japan. And when they're awake is when I'm sleeping, so they get the recording. Now the third way, which I'm excited about, is a shorter session, and it is strictly recorded. It's a 25-minute session, so you would just book it, pay for it. I'm going to do the Zoom privately, like me on Zoom, bringing your dragons in, so channeling your healing dragons, and you will get that recording. So this one is not with you and me live on Zoom. It's strictly, hi Erica, it's strictly me giving you a recorded session. It's 25 minutes, so it's not the hour, but it's a lower price point. It's $65 for the 25-minute session. And what do I want to say about that? If you do that option, you will get a frequency number for you that I will just do for free. That's my gift for December, is to get a free frequency number when you book the $65 version. Now, I may just kind of be generous and offer people a free frequency number with all my sessions. I haven't decided. It's early in December, so I don't know yet. But definitely with the $65 version, I will do that. Oh, I will put the link, my friend, after I'm done. Yeah, I'll definitely put that. It's my regular booking link, and it'll be under clearings. There are categories. The first is like in my Zoom, and then there's a section for clearings or reports. Maybe it's under reports. It could be under reports. I'll make that clear in the comments. Thank you for pointing that out, Noelle. Do you want a card, Noelle? Let me know. So that's the third way. You can get a shorter session, 25 minutes. The dragons are going to drop in, and I'm going to give you that recording. You can have it. You can listen to it as many times as you want. I love re-listening to healing sessions because each time I listen to the same thing, something else clears and releases. So you could listen to it 5 times, and I really do believe you're getting that healing energy 5 times. I do. That's what happens when I receive. So And with that one, you get the free frequency number. And for those of you that don't know what that is, I'll drop my YouTube channel also in the link so you can check that out. I don't want to take time right now to do that, to explain that, but you can say, I'm struggling with lower back pain or headaches or finances, and then I will give you a frequency code, which is just numbers. I'm going to say numbers. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, oh, great. I'm doing this on my phone. Okay, so I'm going to start with Mark. I'm going to pull a card for you. This is such a beautiful deck. So excited. You guys want to see something wild? Like, it's like a hot pink or purple, the shiny color on the ends. Like, some card decks have gold or black or just white, but this is like a purple. Very like fairy-ish, very fun. Yeah, I think of that color like the fairies are having fun. But this is the dragons. Dragons have fun too, y'all. Dragons have fun too. All right, Mark. I like to have them pop out. Ah, there you go. And then it popped. Beautiful. Ooh, you got the Giver. The Giver. Let me grab my book and then I'll put the card up so you can receive that beautiful healing energy and medicine. And as I read for you, Mark, we are all givers and receivers, designed to take part in the grand reciprocity on the wheel of life. And this moment on the wheel has turned towards giving. What are you willing to offer in this moment? What can you give away that is an offering from your fullness rather than a sacrifice from your emptiness? This is an act of conscious giving, to have filled up your own cup of belonging and empowerment so that in your overflow you have much to offer. Be it wisdom, kindness, support, or a material item, now is the time to give from your cup of plenty. And I know that you have a healer's heart, that you do healing work, so this makes sense, because I think this is part of your blueprint. Just from the little that I know about you, I think this is part of your service and your blueprint this lifetime, so thank you. And I would say just keep the giving balanced, so you are also receiving and you are not overgiving in this busy time of year. So I'm at the beginning of the comments, so I'm not, I think maybe I will try to pull up the comments on Facebook, so maybe I can see you guys live and I can respond. So if you give me just a moment to do that. Oh, I can't really see them. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna go. Okay, I see you, Mark. Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. Jess, these are for the Love of Dragon cards. Amy Brown is the artist, and the author is Angie Sullins. It's a really beautiful deck. Okay. So, Mark says, I love my dragons. Elroy is my golden dragon of abundance. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Charlene, if you're still here, I'm going to pull a card. I don't know if you are, but if you are, I'll pull a card for you. Oh. Gonna have to have a little better system here, but I do like for them to pop out. I don't like to pick a card because they usually do pop. And this one just turned to the side, so I'm gonna grab that one for you. Ooh, the Wild Child. All right, I'll bring the card back up. Let me grab the book. So this is for Charlene, the Wild Child. All right, hopefully the glare isn't too bad there. Never let the tame ones tell you how to live. Your inner wild is always calling you back to remember who you were before the world told you who you should be. Just as the dragon never apologizes for its fire, you should never apologize for the wild child that roams the forests of your heart. Give yourself time in nature, surrounded by all the elements, to bring yourself into your own element. You were born untamed. Endeavor to stay that way. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Let me know if that resonates. Oh, you're laughing. I see. I see you laughing. Hi, HG. Oh, is it 444 where you are? Maybe it is. It's 545 where I am. That's very cool. I love those angel numbers. That's the angels. Yay. So anybody just coming on, if you'd like a card, just say yes please, or card, or whatever, dragon card. Okay. And I'm going in order, but if I miss somebody, let me know. I'm gonna do Erica, yes, and then Erica, and then Noelle. And if I'm taking too long, I'll pull a card for everybody, whether you are here or not. You can go back and listen to the replay. How's that? How's that? I'm feeling a little saucy tonight. I went to get my hair done, so she blew it out for me, and I don't do that for myself, so I think I'm feeling a little saucy because I got my hair done. My hair did. All right. Who did I say was next? Erica. Erica. Got two. I got two for you. All right, let's see. 35 is the first one. The perceptionist. Not perfectionist, perceptionist. I'm not going to argue with them when two come out. Not tonight, anyway. All right, no one needs to tell you dragons are real. You know it in your bones. All the literature that claims they're myth and legend are grossly misinformed. We couldn't prove the God particle theory in quantum physics until the correct measuring device was invented in Switzerland. And any good scientist worth her petri dish, like any fairy taleist worth its yarn, will tell you that just because you can't see something doesn't mean it's not there. Dragons, neurons, particles, fairies. The miraculous and marvelous often exist outside of our knowing measuring devices. Go beyond your five senses. Use your dragon sense to perceive the possibilities right now. I love that. So take what you want from that. I don't know if you are a lover of dragons. Maybe you are, maybe you're not, but anything magical, anything that we can't see with our eyes, I think this is just says go beyond your five senses, and they're here to help. The dragons love humans, the dragons love animals, and they are also here to help the earth heal and clear. So I often tell people, if you're unfamiliar with them and their energy, and if they make you nervous, think of them as angels. They're dragons, but you can think of them, they work like angels work. They want to be asked. They won't come in. They won't come into our free will. They won't break that. They have to be asked. You have to invite them, and then they are all about knowing exactly what we need and providing love and support for us. So that's been my experience with them. I hope you all have had some really beautiful experiences with the dragons or the angels or the fairies. It doesn't matter. It's all part of God. It's all part of God. All right, your second card is the fairy tale. The fairy tale first. Einstein once said, If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Now is the time to let yourself sink into the wonder and imagination of a good tale. Also, it's time to remember that your life is a fairy tale. As a myth maker, it's your job to remember that impossible things happen every day and that once upon a time is really here and now. There's power in your life. There is power in your true life fairy tale. Your true life fairy tale. Live your tale today so magically that even the dragons have a hard time believing it's true. What? I'm going to read that again. Live your tale today so magically that even the dragons have a hard time believing it's true. All right, so you got like a lot of magic with these two cards, like believe in magic. Believe in magic. So let me know if that resonated with you. Oh, cool, Erica. All right, awesome. I'm glad it resonated. Wonderful. Wonderful. Noelle, you're next. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out with me. And like I said, anybody that's on that drops off but said yes, they want a card, I will pull. I'm not going to be on here for hours, but yeah, if you need to hop off but wanted a card, just come back and watch the replay. All right. Taking a deep breath just to clear, center. Asking the dragons to be here, watch over us, and provide the messages. All right, my friends. The Confidant. This is for Noelle. I'll get my book out. Let me just take a quick peek. Oh, that's really cool. So this dragon is really large in comparison to the woman. And they're like almost like eyeball to eyeball. I mean, not eyeball to eyeball, but they're looking at each other. Eyeball to eyeball. All right, let's see what that one says. That's very cool. All right. Noelle, these are times to hold your deepest truth within your molten core. And then there are times like these when you need to express yourself in a safe, protected environment. Seek your trusted allies, share and let yourself be witnessed and received, whether that is with chosen family, friends, a beloved mentor, or your invisible allies. Some of your greatest protectors are in the realm of the unseen. Confide your truth and express your heart to experience the belonging you are so worthy of. Wow, that just made me emotional. I'm going to read the last two lines because they really stood out. Some of your greatest protectors are in the realm of the unseen. Confide your truth and express your heart to experience the belonging you are so worthy of. So I really feel that I believe many of our protectors are in the unseen realm, whether that is just God first and foremost, source, creator, people that have crossed over, so our family, our ancestors, and then obviously all the beings that are just watching over us and rooting for us and supporting us and helping us. Pretty powerful. So you're welcome, Erica. You're welcome, Noelle. I hope that lifted you up and supported you today. All right, let's see. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, HD, I think you're still here. I think so. I'll pick a card for you. And then Jess, I believe you're next. So you can just give me a moment to clear. for HD. Oh, you got a card that I just sort of read, not Noelle's, but I'll read this one again. And then I can ask if there's another one for you, because this one I just did for, was this for Erica? The Fairy Tale First. So I'm sorry that I'm repeating it, but I think it's worth repeating. Einstein once said, if you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Now is the time to let yourself sink into the wonder and imagination of a good tale. And also it's time to remember that your life is a fairy tale. As a myth maker, it's your job to remember that impossible things happen every day and that once upon a time is really here and now. There's power in your true life fairy tale. Live your tale today so magically that even the dragons have a hard time believing it's true. I love that so much. I'm going to pull one more for you just because it was a repeating card and maybe there's another message for you. And these benefit everybody. So anybody watching the replay, if you didn't get a card, just see what resonates. Oh, that was two. I'm going to pull one more. All right, HD. The Evaluator. Before I got on today, I actually pulled two cards for me, and this was one of them. So this is very cool. So this is, because I don't know about the glare, if you guys can see, there is like he's like an elf, it looks like, because he's got elfish ears. And he's holding, it looks like, a necklace or a medallion in front of this beautiful dragon here. Don't measure how valuable you are by the way you're treated. Like a dragon, you didn't sign up to be easily understood or constantly approved of. You're a unique and complex individual requiring love and understanding from self first and foremost. When your path starts to feel daunting or overwhelming, remember you came here to help heal the planet. You're rewriting life's story, healing your ancestors, unlearning the stifling rules of suffering and selflessness. You're also giving dragon energy a whole new place in this world by learning to roar and to fly. Your value is non-negotiable, as unique as any dragon's scale and twice as shiny. This woman who's channeled this is so beautiful, I think. Your value is non-negotiable, as unique as any dragon's scale and twice as shiny. I really love that. Love it. Yeah, I don't know. I think Noelle left. You're very welcome. I love when I do them too. I'm going to have to do them more often. And yes, HD says, I trust it's for me too. I really love that. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So I'm going to just say this. I know I've got a couple more people to pull cards for, and I will get to everybody, I promise. I will say that I don't do dragon readings. Somebody did ask me a couple months ago. They were looking for a dragon reading. I don't do that. I have dragon decks. I love them. I pull them for myself. I pull them after sessions, after I've done the dragon Reiki for people. I will pull a card for them just to see what comes through, and also, like, does it match the session? It doesn't have to, but they usually do. So I will pull a dragon card for people after session. So this isn't like, I don't do dragon readings, but the healing that comes through the dragon, I often get messages. So in a way, it's like a little bit of a reading, more of a healing though. And I feel that that's really powerful, like what people are needing to heal, whether it's their soul, their emotion, their minds, their hearts, their bodies, something they've been carrying around with them for a long time. Again, the dragons, the angels, they know what we need. They know what we need, and I trust them. Oh, I'm glad, HD. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, and feel free to stay or go as you guys need. Let me just back up here a little. Jess, I think you are next. And Colleen, if you're still here and want a card, let me know. So Jess, I don't know. Oh, I think Jess is still here. All right. So thank you guys. Thank you for everybody being here. I really appreciate you being here. I love doing these, and I'm very grateful that you allow me to bring the dragons in for you. It's really special. Ooh, this one popped out really fast. All right, Jess, you got the Curious. This dragon hovering above, I think it looks like a dandelion, and there's like a little, I'm going to show you in just a moment, there's a little like fairy girl hanging out. What number? I'm looking up 7. Little fairy girl. All right, 777. The Curious. Being, and then this is in quotes, in the know is overrated. Certainly is limited, but being curious, it leaves room for mystery, for surprise, for wonder. While dragons are known for great wisdom, they also keep a door open in the mind to grow their fierce intelligence with curiosity. No new relationship, business, art, or scientific invention started without curiosity. Now is the time to investigate, ask questions, open the mind and heart to approach your situation. With a dragon's eye and a curious heart, you can see what others cannot. So let me know how that landed for you. I, like many of us in the world, we've got things to do lists, checklists, the regular human stuff. But when we're in a place of curiosity, or we're in a place of wonder and, well, I don't know, let's see what happens. Let's see how I feel about this. Let's just sort of flow. I feel like life opens up more. For me anyway. Like when I'm very like, oh, I gotta do this, and I kind of squish everything, and I'm like, when I'm like, I let my human lead, it pushes out spirit, pushes out my higher self, and like what beautiful divine information can come in. So when I am in a place of more curiosity, I feel like things are more spacious, and I feel like more magical too. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know how that sounded for you. You are welcome. You are welcome. I will flow. I know. Easier said than done, for sure. But I feel better when I'm in the flow. I feel so much better. I feel more alive. My body feels more open, and like not just my mind, but my emotions and my body. And it's like when I'm in the flow, I'm happy. I'm more in joy, and I have more fun. I attract more people that are like vibing with me, are, yeah, more people that want to have fun. I don't know, what else to say about that. So I'm going to wrap up unless somebody else jumps in. Just to reiterate what I shared at the beginning is I offer Dragon Reiki sessions. There's 3 different ways to work with me with the Dragon Reiki. You can hop on a Zoom or be on the phone where we are live together, and the healing energy of the dragons is coming through me and guiding the session. The second session is where, that's an hour long session. The second session is an hour also, and this is just a recording, so we don't get on together, but I will sit and do the healing recorded on Zoom, and then you get the Zoom recording to listen to at your own, leisure. The first version too, you're going to get a recording. And then the last version is, it's a newer offering, is a 25-minute version of a Dragon Reiki session. So it's shorter, and this is also strictly recorded. You don't get on live with me. So I will call in your dragons and the dragon team, and I will record that 25 minutes, whatever comes through regarding messages or healing, and you'll get that recording. And for that, for this month, I'm also doing a free frequency number for folks. So when you book that, I'll drop the code in. There's no like dollar amount or percentage amount off, but you get a free frequency number. And I'll drop a link to my YouTube channel for those of you that are not familiar with what frequency numbers are, how they work, what they benefit. So like I said, there's no dollar amount or percentage off for that, but the value of the frequency number is $25. So you get that gift of the gift of the frequency number. I don't think there's anybody else on, so I'm going to sign off and put the links in the comments. Thanks for watching. If anybody watches the replay, you can always hashtag replay, and there might have been a card that I pulled for somebody else that resonates for you. So it's always fun to get a card pulled for you, but even for folks that don't, there's a card that probably resonates in this live for you. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.